Good morning, student. Myself Manoj Chotia from Raghunath Vidyalaya, Rathangarh. We are studying circulatory system in human being. Among this chapter, we studied about types of circulatory system, open and closed. Then after, we divided this system into three parts, which are these three parts: blood, blood vessels, and heart. Now, in blood, we studied about the composition of blood, and then after inheritance of blood and two types of system, RH system and ABO system in human being. Now today's our topic is blood clotting or blood coagulation. Blood clotting or blood coagulation. The contents of the blood convert into a gel-like structure after coming out from the blood vessels, that is called blood clot. As we know that blood is circulated in blood vessels in closed type of circulatory system. So in human being, the blood is circulated in blood vessels, and whenever these blood vessels get injury, then the tissues are damaged, and also the composition, whenever we divide blood into two types, then first is plasma and second is blood cells, and there are three blood cells are found in human being, that is RBC means red blood cells, WBC white blood cells, and third platelets. So here breaking of platelets after injury, tissue is damaged, and then breaking of platelets. So platelets comes out from the blood vessels, and if a person suffering from hemophilia, then there is no any blood clot, and whole blood is come out from the body, and the person can be die. But in normal person, there is a activity by blood itself, that is called blood clotting or blood coagulation. Means the process of the formation of clot is called coagulation. This is a septic system which checks the pathogen entering through wound into the body, also checks the loss of blood. Coagulation depend upon several about 13 characters which are found in blood themselves, and the factor initiating the coagulation are coagulating activators factor stop coagulating. मीन्स जो ये जो ब्लड क्लोटिंग है, इस ब्लड क्लोटिंग के लिए 13 फैक्टर जो नेसेसरी होते हैं, उन 13 फैक्टर्स में से कुछ फैक्टर्स ऐसे होते हैं जो ब्लड कोग्लूटेशन को इंड्यूस करते हैं, प्रेरित करते हैं, और कुछ एंटी कोग्लूटेशंस की भांति व्यवहार करते हैं, यानी वो ब्लड क्लोटिंग को रोकते भी हैं। और रोकने का कार्य इसलिए कि अगर ब्लड वेसल्स में अगर क्लोटिंग हो जाए तब भी क्या होगा कि पर्सन की डेथ हो जाएगी। सो द कॉमन प्रोसेस ऑफ कोग्लूटेशन इज कंप्लीटेड इन these four steps. First of all, formation of prothrombin activator, then conversion of prothrombin into thrombin, and then conversion of fibrinogen into fibrin, and the formation of clot. So first we starting from formation of prothrombin activator. Prothrombin activator, there are different coagulating factor present in the blood flowing in the blood vessels in inactive form. When the blood vessels or components of blood are damaged, then these factors gradually get activated and coagulation starts. During oozing of blood, or we can say the blood platelets break down in contact with air from these and from damaged tissue. Thromboplastin comes out. Thromboplastin comes out. Here we can write thromboplastin. थ्रोम्बोप्लास्टिन मींस फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल क्या होता है, देखिए फॉर्मेशन ऑफ प्रोथ्रोम्बिन एक्टिवेटर के अंतर्गत कि जैसे ही बॉडी पार्ट इंजर्ड होता है, टिश्यू डैमेज होंगे तो क्या होगा, प्लेटलेट्स जो है वो ब्रेक डाउन हो जाएंगे, और प्लेटलेट्स के ब्रेक डाउन होने पर इनसे क्या रिलीज होगा, इनसे थ्रोम्बोप्लास्टिन रिलीज होगा, और ये थ्रोम्बोप्लास्टिन जो है वो ब्लड क्लॉटिंग फैक्टर 7 और ब्लड क्लॉटिंग फैक्टर 10 और कैल्शियम आयन की प्रेजेंस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा किसमें, थ्रोम्बिन एक्टिवेटर मींस थ्रोम्बोप्लास्टिन comes out, it contain glycoprotein and phospholipid. It contains glycoprotein and phospholipid. Thromboplastin activates 7th and 10th glutation factor. These all together with calcium ion form a complex which is called prothrombin activator, which is called prothrombin activator. So here first step is completed. Now second stage, conversion of prothrombin into thrombin. There is a prothrombin, and this prothrombin is found in blood plasma in inactive form, and in the presence of thrombin activator, combines with calcium ion and convert prothrombin into thrombin, and this thrombin is active form. Prothrombin is a protein found in plasma. It convert into active from thrombin by prothrombin activator. Now third, conversion of fibrinogen into fibrin. Fibrinogen is a soluble protein which is found in plasma. Fibrinogen is a soluble protein found in plasma with the help of thrombin. It hydrolyzed and convert into फाइब्रिन मोनोमर्स. मींस ये जो थ्रोम्बिन है, अब ये थ्रोम्बिन क्या करेगा, ये जो फाइब्रिनोजन है जो सोल्यूबल है, इस सोल्यूबल फाइब्रिनोजन को कन्वर्ट कर देगा किसमें, फाइब्रिन में. और ये फाइब्रिन क्या है, इनसोल्यूबल है. ठीक है, और इनसोल्यूबल होने से ये क्या करती है, एक नेट लाइक स्ट्रक्चर का फॉर्मेशन करती है. ठीक है, द मोनोमर्स ऑफ फाइब्रिन quickly polymerize and form a long fibrin fiber. This fiber connects to each other and form a net-like structure. The structure formed by fibrin, a net-like structure, and this net-like structure is called clot. Means जो polymerization होगा, और polymerization भी क्या करेगा, in the presence of calcium ion convert हो जाएगा एक net-like structure में, जिसको अपन क्या कहते हैं, clot. After clot formation, the fluid part of blood separates from it, which is called serum. Now a new term comes to us, serum. What is serum? Serum is also like plasma, but plasma has fibrinogen soluble form में fibrinogen plasma में होता है. और ये प्लाज्मा में से जब अगर अपन फाइब्रिनोजन निकाल दें तो जो लिक्विड बचता है, उस लिक्विड को अपन क्या कहते हैं, सीरम. Serum is like plasma but does not contain fibrinogen normally, and whole process of blood clotting or blood coagulation take 6 to 10 minutes. तो ये एक नंबर का क्वेश्चन बन गया अपना कि ब्लड क्लॉटिंग में कितना समय लगता है. ठीक है, ब्लड क्लॉटिंग में 6 to 10 मिनट्स लगते हैं. ठीक है, नाउ नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज ब्लड वेसल्स. एज वी स्टडी in this chapter, we divided circulatory system in 3 parts. First is blood, second is blood vessels, and third is heart. So we completed blood, then after blood vessels, next topic our is blood vessels. The tubular structure which the blood flows are called blood vessels. There are 3 main types of blood vessels: arteries, vein, and capillary. Arteries, vein, and capillary. Thin arteries are known as arterioles and thin veins are called venules. The flow of blood from heart is through arteries, arterioles, capillary, venule, vein into heart. There are 3 layers of tissue walls are found in arteries and vein. Whenever we took the TS of arteries and vein, just like these are the arteries or vein, when we cut it or we see the TS or transverse section, then we found that there is 3 layer found in arteries and vein, and these layer are tunica externa, tunica media, tunica intima. Tunica externa is the outermost layer which is formed of connective tissue, in which mainly non-elastic collagen fibers are present. And whenever we talk about tunica media, then it is the middle layer. In it unstrepted muscles are arranged in a circular manner and some elastic fiber are also found. And tunica intima is the innermost layer made up to the squamous epithelium. Squamous epithelium cells in this is also called endothelium. Its innermost surface is smooth as glass. So here one mark question is performed. Which layer of blood vessels is like a smooth glass? Then the answer is tunica intima. Now arteries and arterioles. The branches of artery. The branches of artery are called arterious vessels which carry. You have to remember what are the artery and vein. The vessels carried blood from heart to tissues or organ or far place are called artery. The blood vessels which carry blood from tissue organ, from organ to tissue and to the heart, then it is called veins. And the branches of veins is venules. So you have to remember arteries which carry blood from heart to far places are called arteries. Their tunica media is more thick and the internal diameter is also less than vein. So this is the difference between artery and vein. Their diameter is less than vein. Flow blood fast and with high pressure in arteries. Flow blood with high pressure and fast in arteries and slow and with low pressure in vein. So एग्जाम में आपको आर्टरी और वेन में डिफरेंस पूछा जा सकता है, तो ये कुछ मेन डिफरेंस भी साथ में चल रहे हैं. एंड देयर इज नो एनी वाल्व फाउंड इन आर्टरीज बट valves are found in veins and only pulmonary artery and only at the starting point of aorta and pulmonary artery or trunk a semilunar valve are found. Aorta is the biggest artery. Aorta is the biggest artery and then after artery are the branches. Thin branches of artery are called arterioles and their walls have inner epithelium and around the some muscles are present. Many arterioles and their capillaries have circular and muscular sphincters. Then sphincter control blood flow in the capillary network. कैपिलरी क्या है? जो वेन और आर्टरीज को जोड़ने वाली जो स्ट्रक्चर है वो कैपिलरी कहलाती है. देयर आर सम थिनेस्ट ब्लड वेसल्स द डायमीटर अबाउट 4 to 10 millimeter. 4 to 10 millimeter is called artery and the length of capillary is not more than 0.3 mm. इसकी लेंथ जो है 0.3 mm से ज्यादा नहीं होती है, ये भी अपने को ध्यान में रखना है. देयर आर सो थिन दैट द ब्लड सेल्स आफ्टर कर्विंग कैन पास थ्रू. यानी ब्लड जो सेल्स है यानी आरबीसी डब्ल्यूबीसी है वो भी डायरेक्ट इसके अंदर से पास नहीं हो सकती, उनको भी मुड़ना पड़ता है. यानी आफ्टर कर्विंग दे कैन पास थ्रू विद द capillary. Capillary together form a large network in the whole body. Their walls are made up of only endothelium or we can say tunica intima. उनकी walls जो है केवल tunica intima से बनी होती है and their walls are permeable for water and solutes. उसमें जो भी घुला हुआ है वो solutes और water के लिए क्या होती है? Permeable होती है. The blood flow in very slow. Capillary the exchange of different substances between blood and blood cells take place through capillary. Now vein and venulus, the vessels which carry blood from various parts of the body towards heart are called vein. From capillary blood comes in very thin branch of vein. These thin branches are called venulus. The walls of venules has a thin layer of collagen fibers. They are rigid and non-elastic. This blood from venulus comes in the vein. The tunica media of vein wall is thin layer. This has less muscles and elastic fibers. Therefore, these are less elastic rather than arteries. Okay. Therefore, they are less elastic. They have inner diameter more than arteries. Long veins and veins of the lower part of valve at different places. और artery में हमने देखा था there are no any valves is found but veins have so many valves. These checks the flow of blood in opposite direction. In this, the blood flow is slow at the low pressure because the post cables are the biggest vein in the body which carry impure blood to the heart. Pulmonary vein carry pure blood to heart. So these are the blood vessels. Now our second component of circulatory system is also completed. First is blood, second is blood vessels, and now third is heart. And today we studied about the external structure of heart. External structure of heart. Human heart is a muscular organ. Its size is similar to human's fist. It is originated from mesoderm. It is originated from mesoderm. Human heart is situated in the mediastinal space between both lungs, or we can say it is situated between both lungs in the thoracic cavity. And it is the thoracic cavity slightly towards left. So the apex part of the heart, this is called apex part of heart, and this is towards the sternum. In thoracic cavity it is situated, and its apex part is in the to the sternum. Its anterior surface toward sternum, posterior surface is toward esophagus, and lower surface towards diaphragm. Lower surface टुवर्ड्स डायफ्राम. डायफ्राम की ओर जो हार्ट का भाग होता है वो लोअर सरफेस है, लोअर सरफेस है. ठीक है. देयर इज अ हार्ट इज सराउंडेड बाय डबल मेम्ब्रेन. हार्ट इज सराउंडेड बाय डबल मेम्ब्रेन कॉल्ड पेरिकार्डियम, एंड बिटवीन द वॉल ऑफ हार्ट एंड पेरिकार्डियम ए लिक्विड इज fulfilled in this space. That liquid is called pericardial fluid. पेरिकार्डियम उसकी वाल है जो डबल मेम्ब्रेन है, एंड देयर इज अ फ्लूइड इन द स्पेस बिटवीन पेरिकार्डिया व्हिच इज कॉल्ड पेरिकार्डियल फ्लूइड. दिस फ्लूइड डिक्रीज फ्रिक्शन. दिस फ्लूइड डिक्रीज फ्रिक्शन बिटवीन हार्ट एंड नियर बाय टिश्यू. Human heart wall is made up of three layers. Human heart wall is made up of three layers. The outermost layer is called epicardium. The middle layer is called myocardium, and the inner layer is called endocardium. So the outermost layer is fibrous, which is called epicardium. The middle layer is thick and muscular, which is called myocardium, and inner layer is made up of elastic fibers or elastic tissue and endothelium, which is called endocardium. The muscular layer of heart is made up of cardiac muscles. As we know, there is three types of muscles. Among them, only cardiac muscles is made heart because it has no any fatigue in these muscles. And the walls are connective tissue, and blood capillaries and nerve cells are lacking in it. Some nerve fibers from autonomous system, ANS or PNS, peripheral nervous system, some nerves come to the heart. So this is the external structure of heart. Now in next video we discuss about the internal structure of heart and the procedure of circulatory system. Till then, thank you.